Yo, about to set it off. Tommy the Gossip, you ain't ready for this, bruh. You ain't ready for this. The exposure is here. About to set it off. I'm just saying, bruh. It's time to set it off. You know, you have done a lot of talking. You've been doing too much, too much, Tommy the Gossip. It's time for somebody like me to bring you down. And that's what I'm here for, you know? I'm here to let you know that it's on and popping now. I want to see you talk all that junk that you've been talking for how many years, and you still talking junk like you really above the program, you know? And you always up here talking about somebody's health and somebody's mama, somebody's kid. You got so much to say, Tommy the Gossip, but guess who's coming for you? Me. Coming for you, Tommy the Gossip. About to expose everything. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about some things, Tommy, that you might want to explain to your subscribers. Like that HOPWA program that you on. You know what that's all about. Your health issues, that you've been hiding behind and that you've been trying to push on other people, the bumpity bumps, that be coming on your lips. So we know all about that too, you know? And you keep thinking it's the views. It's not about the views. It's about you constantly bullying people on the internet. You got so much mouth on the internet. So since you don't want to be in the streets with the mouth, we might as well go ahead and do this internet thing. I'm new to this. I got a new audience. And my audience is so ready for me to expose everything about you, Tommy the Gossip, because there's a lot of people that dislike your character. I'm one of them. I'm your number one hater. I am. I'm totally your number one hater, bro. I don't like you. I don't like your character. I don't like your evilness. I don't like nothing about you. And you so worried about what this one and that one is doing, this one who's having sex with that one. It's none of your business. What you should be focused on is should be you and your son. You trying to get a better relationship with your son instead of being on the internet dressed up like the bride of Chucky with that red, corny, dried up Halloween wig on. You know, you do too much. You do too much. So I'm here. I'm sending this message to you, Tommy the Gossip. I'm here to expose you and everything that you thought that you was talking about. You won't be talking about it no more, bruh. I'm here to expose you. You don't need to know me. And I told you once, and I'm gonna tell you again, and this will be the last time I tell you. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't like you. I don't like what you bring to the table. I don't like none of that. You think you're a bully. You think you could talk about any and everybody, and nobody can talk about Tommy the Gossip. But guess who's gonna be talking about Tommy the Gossip? Me. So be prepared because it's about to go down. It's about to go down. I'm so close to all your information. It's about to go down. And I was wondering why Messy Down and LaShawn kept saying the things that they were saying about, the the HOPWA program that you on. I thought they was fronting until I actually dove into it. I had to do my investigation because I don't like to speak upon things that aren't true. I don't like to give false information like you do. You exaggerate things. I'm not going to do that. When I come to you and bring your issues and bring your exposure to you, it's going to be facts. It's going to be true. I ain't going to sit up here and lie on you. None of that. I'm not going to do none of that. I don't have to lie about you because your truth is going to come out. You think you is just this, you above, you think that, but I'm getting ready to bring you back down to reality. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring you back down to reality because you need a check. You need to be checked. You know, I don't like the fact that you put your hands on a handicapped person. I don't care how much words comes out of Shamar's mouth. He's entitled to express himself. I mean, you've been attacking him for the last 2.5 years, so absolutely he's aggravated. And he should be, because you've been bullying him for the last 2 years on the internet. You've been saying all kinds of stuff about Shamar. And so now when Shamar is retaliate with words, you want to physically harm a handicapped person, but you don't want to do nothing to LaShawn and Messi Dow, and they talked worse stuff about you. But you choose to fight a handicapped person. No, I don't agree to Shamar's dysfunctional behavior that he has been crashing out on, but it doesn't give nobody the right to put their hands on him. And you chose to fight Shamar because one, he's the weakest link and he's small and he's handicapped. He ain't in no predicament to be fighting somebody like you. But LaShawn is, my dude LaShawn is, Messi Dial is. How come you didn't want to fight them two? You still contemplating on fighting them. Then you put up this fake video. It doesn't show who that person or who those two people was fighting. Or you can hear somebody say Tommy, but you can edit it. You can edit words and sounds to videos, but it didn't look like you, nor did it look like LaShawn. And I'm quite sure if you had a fight with LaShawn's the type of dude that would tell you he had a fight and he wants to square up another one. Nah. That video ain't LaShawn. I don't care. You trying to get so much clout trying to think you're a bully. So I want you to fight me though. Fight me though. I want to show your uneducated, twisted mouth having non pronunciation of your words. Fight me though. That's what I want you to do. You get up here talking about it's court section. Okay, well, let's put the court in session. Even though you trying to copy off and Kaya, Kaya. Everybody know Kaya. My neck, my back, lick my book, and my crack. That Kaya. You try to take because she uses Gabbler, and you try to take her. You try to take everybody's image and creation and try to put it into yours because you copy Messy down with the musty bonnet on your head. Now you trying to copy Kaya because Kaya be having the court and session thing. When you gonna be Tommy? When you gonna be Tommy Davis? When? You too busy following and stalking Alvo. Everything you see Alvo do, you in competition about that. And Alvo's not even thinking about you, nor is he breathing, sleeping, or anything about you. But you always stalking his page, and then you trying to act like, oh yeah, people told me from Houston that Albert doing this and Albert got a trick and Albert doing this and Albert got renters. Nah, nobody ain't tell you none of that. Nobody don't tell you shit. You stalk that young man's page. That's what you do. You be stalking his page and then try to put your own words into his life story. I don't understand that. You got so much to say about everybody else's life, but you ain't doing nothing with your life. You hiding behind a internet. Then you're talking about other people's health, and that's where this comes in with the HOPWA program that you want. You always constantly talking about somebody's health, but guess who's going to be talking about your infections? You infected as, excuse my language, but you infested. And that's why you try to push it on everybody else. Try to act like you the clean one, you making all this money, you the best. No, you are not. So you getting ready to sit down and breathe. That's what you about to do. You're gonna breathe and be humble because that's what I'm here to do is make you humble. So I introduce myself to you and just know I'm the one that's gonna expose you. You see what it says? The top exposure. I'm your number one hater. Now, you don't need to know me, and I don't have to have a reason why I want to talk about you because you talk about everybody else. So why people can't talk about Tommy the gossip? That's what I was wondering. Me and my crew, we was wondering why you feel nobody can talk about you. Well, guess what? I'm gonna talk about you. All right, Tommy. I'm gonna holler at you. I'll be back tonight. If not tonight, I'm gonna be back. Only reason why I'm just like slowing myself through is because my birthday coming up next month. So I gotta get everything ready for my birthday. But you can best believe I'm coming for you. I'm here to expose you, bruh. You hear me? Here to expose you. I'm just saying, Tommy the gossip, it's time to sit you down. Time to sit you down, put you in your place, make you feel like you need to be humble a little bit more, let you know that you're not the bully that you think you are. You're not. You're not the bully that you think you are. And I'm sick of you. Of your character. I'm sick of who you are. I'm sick of you thinking that you could put everybody down and try to make everybody think that you the greatest of all times. Absolutely not. I don't care nothing about your supporters. Your supporters believe any and everything. That's because they some of them are older than dust and they love drama. This ain't about drama. This is about sitting you down in a chair and making you realize that you're not going to just be on no internet just talking about nobody without somebody talking about you. So my whole contents, my whole plan is to talk only about you. Maybe I'll push something else in through some of my other videos, but my main interest is you. Is you, Tommy the gossip. Just know that. It's all about exposing you. Because you think you the shit up here and you're not. And you're not. And I'm over it. I'm over your dysfunctional behavior. I'm over your lies. I'm over it. Everybody else is over it too, but they just didn't have the balls to tell you. But I have big balls. I got humongous balls to tell you. And I'm going to tell you every time I come on live, it's going to be about you. The same way you stalk other people's videos, I'm going to be stalking yours. But I'm not stalking yours to look at you. I'm stalking you to break down the lies that you tell. That's what I'm going to start. Just like yesterday, you try to throw shade at Alva's furniture. If you think it's from Renter Center, you just uneducated in the mind not to know that if somebody can order furniture from Renter Center, that means they have great credit. That means their credit is good. That's not a bad thing. They don't do like you do because you hear so much of competition, Tommy the gossip. I got to go get me some furniture. You've been in that apartment for how many years now? 3? And you finally, because we started banging, no, banging your head against the wall about being in your HOPWA apartment that you can't have no visitors because you are on that program. You know what program that is. We're going to discuss that later. Well, I just gave out the HOPWA because I want the people to understand what it is. I want them to look it up and then they'll know what I'm talking about. So I don't have to be so direct about it because I don't want to get my page taken down because I'm telling your health issues. So that's why I told the people about the HOPWA of Atlanta. So they can get familiarized with it, what it is, what I'm talking about. Cause you know what I'm talking about, bruh. Don't you, Tommy the gossip? Bum, 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 bum. Coming for you, bitch. Oh, excuse me. I'm coming from you. I am. I'm definitely coming. I'm definitely coming. It's a must because everywhere I see your face pop up on my screen, I could be on TikTok and here you come. Shema, elbow, Shema, elbow, Shema, elbow. That's all you talk about. So since you want to live off their names, I'm going to live off yours. Not that I have to, but I'm just doing it for you to know that your time is up. Your time's up. So I'm gonna holler at you. But I just wanted to introduce myself to you. I'm your biggest hater. And I don't, and it's not that I hate you because hate is such a strong word. And because I am a child of God with a good heart, I just want to expose you and sit you down in a corner to let you know you're not as big as you think you are. And you're not that dude. You're not that dude at all, bruh. And you're gonna see. I've been waiting for this. I have been having to do 50 short stories and look, you said viewers, which I'm learning about that, but I went from what, 5 viewers to 363 viewers, and that was today. That was today. I don't need, I, you know what? Those people, my 363 subscriber, they're so ready for this. They so ready for this. You hear me? They are so ready for this, and I'm gonna give them to them. I'm gonna give it to them. Every time you put up a video, I'm gonna be on you, unless you block me. But I got people that be on your page that they tell me what's going on. So either way, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna know, and I'm gonna expose everything about you. Even if you do block me, I still got so much information on you. You just don't know, bruh. I've been doing my homework because I don't like to say fake things. I like to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back to the furniture. So you keep making comments about I don't have no renter center furniture. Like, first and foremost, you got Walmart furniture. Your shit look like it belong on a patio outside, bruh. You got like it's a cardboard. Like if you sit down extra hard, it's gonna dent in. But you always think that you got to be better than somebody. You seen Alva get an apartment, and you seen Alva do what he's supposed to do, furnish his apartment. He ain't in competition with you. You're in competition with him because you're so obsessed with that young man. You know, you can't get over the fact that it was a fake relationship. So everything you stalk him every day. So everything you see him do, you want to do. So you thought you was in competition with him because you say he got a trick. Whether he got a trick or not, you ain't with nobody. Who you with? We don't ever see you with no man. You know, you sneak out to those clubs that you know so much about. So, because a person like me, I don't know what the sex club is because I ain't never been there, but you know everything and all the details that goes on in that club because you go there and you try to um throw shade at Shamar for going there, but you go there too. You're an embarrassment to your son. You dress up like a woman for what reason? That show when a person does that, you take yourself and dress so you're a you're a grown man dressing up as a woman. That shows that you're not comfortable in your own skin. You're not comfortable in your own skin. So now you want to put on a costume and put on a wig. And because we know that you're not a woman, you'll never be a woman, but that's because your insecurities make you feel that you can't go into a place and just be a grown man. So you want to go into a place and pretend that you're a woman. But let's go back to your furniture. Yo, I got so much on you, bro. But I just don't like the fact that you be throwing shade, and then you got your little supporters in your comments. Yeah, go Tommy. We proud of you, Tommy. Da, 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 all this crazy. Nah, Tommy's about to go down. You about to go all the way down, bro. You about to really realize what reality is gonna slap you in the face because I'm the one that's gonna do it. You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to introduce yourself because my audience was waiting. My subscribers been waiting. Like my friend, I ain't even gonna tell her name. She already know. Love you, baby. She helped me. She helped me to the utmost to get these subscribers up because she wants to take you down too. And if I could invite her on my live, we do it together. And that's what we're gonna do because it's not about bullying you. It's about letting you know you're not going to be the bully. That's what it's about. It's about to let you know, Tommy the Gossip, your days is numbered, and then you about to go down. So what you're going to be doing now is telling your subscriber to pay that $2.99 to hear you whisper in the dark, whisper on the down low, because anything you put on live, we're going to be on it. I know I am. And I know she is my partner. You know, my partner been waiting. She did my partner. I got to give it to my partner. I would never put her name out there because you know, say less about things that you don't need to know. But yeah, she worked her butt off getting those subscribers up just so we can do this. And guess what? Guess what? There's a lot of people behind me, standing behind me, because they know it's not about bullying Tommy the gossip. It's about exposing Tommy the gossip and sitting his big mouth down somewhere. You got so much, you know so much about everybody else's business, but you ain't never outside. So how could you tell somebody's story, the world, their walk of life, if you ain't never outside? You ain't never around these people. You seen Alva's video, and you seen that Alva had a friend over, and he was cooking Alva breakfast. You get up on the live yesterday talking about, yeah, Alva's up in Houston getting his booty whacked out. How do you know? What are you mad about? And if he is, he's a grown man. He can do what he want to do. But why are you so angry? Question: why are you so mad, Tommy the gossip? Because you got all these checks up in your closet, and your mind, you saying you got all these checks up in your closet. But who gives checks? Who gives checks? This is 2025, bro. Who's writing checks anymore? And if you did have checks, you do know they expire within a certain amount of days and months. You do know that, right? But we're going to get to all of that. We don't need to do it on the first video. But we're gonna get to all of that, Tommy the gossip. We're gonna get to all that, okay? I just wanted to introduce you to me, the top exposer of Tommy the gossip. Tommy the gossip, number one hater. I just wanted you to see who I am, just to let you know, ain't no punks over here. Ain't no punks over here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm doing this for a reason. I'm doing this for Shamar. I'm doing this for everybody, Alvo, everybody that you stalk and think that you could tell their business and nobody can tell yours. But surprise, surprise, surprise. Guess who's going to be telling your business? Exactly. Exactly. It's time to shut it down. It's time to shut you down. You understand what I'm saying, Tommy the gossip? It's all about you, boo boo. It's all about you. It's all about you, boo boo. It is all about you. It's going down in the motherfucker. Oh, can't say that. It's going down in the DM. Gotta watch your mouth. I gotta watch my mouth on YouTube because they don't want us swearing and cussing, you know. But yeah, it's going down. It's going down. So I introduce you to who I am and what I'm here to do, and that's to take you down. And you can best believe everything I say is going to be true, because I ain't going to I don't do that false thing. I wouldn't want nobody to lie on me or on my name. But you don't care. You lie on everybody. You make up your own stories just because you watch their content, you watch the creators' content, and then you take what you want to take, and then boom, just because you seen Alvo having somebody cook breakfast for him doesn't mean that he had sex. That's where your mind is at. That's because that's what you do when you go to that Mexican club and you get bounced like a jelly bean. I'm just saying, a Mexican bean. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, and it's going to be on. So I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna holler at you. I got you. Got you, Tommy the gossip. It's all about you. So feel flattered. You might want to put that red wig on. You look like a black Chucky doll anyway, just burnt out with that wig on. Do you understand that wig is dried out and it's got this big part in the middle? Like, you look crazy. You look crazy. And my Muslim friends definitely feel like you disrespecting them, trying to act like you one of the Muslim ladies with that thing around your face. You disrespecting the Muslim. So you don't have no respect. So it's about time for me to teach you some, Tommy, okay? That's what it's all about. It's about time to put you in your place. All right. So two up, two down, VA all day. I'ma holler at you, bruh. I got you, Tommy. Tommy the Gossip, it's all about you. I got you. I got you.